From the clear blue waters of the Gulf of Cadiz to the rolling countryside and stunning architecture, Huelva paints a compelling picture. And this stunning southern Spanish city is home to one of badminton's standout events. Welcome to the Carolina Marin Sports Palace for Day 4 of the BWF World Championships. Another fascinating day of live action is coming right up. Well, a warm welcome inside the arena. Still 3 courts in action on Day 4. We've had plenty of shocks and surprises. What will we see today? Here's our lineup on court 1. Kicking off with the women's singles, Germany's Yvonne Li with it all to do against Chinese ace Wang Zhi Yi, the 14th seed. Men's doubles to follow, and it'll be youth against experience. Indians Arjun and Kapila versus Russian veterans Ivanov and Sozanov. Then the women's centre stage, the Thai Aibsard sisters Benyapa and Nantakan take on the talented Chinese pair Li and Zheng. And all European men's doubles is next. Home hopes Monroy and Pires will start underdogs against German 12th seeds Lamsfuss and Seidel. And match 5 is a men's singles, also with Spanish interest, as Luis Enrique Penalver battles world number 12 from Denmark, Rasmus Gemke. 7 more matches after that. You can pick out your favourites there. We're getting towards the middle of this event. Quarterfinals are not too far away. We'll see Ong Banrungpan, the very talented Thai woman, up against Lena Kristoffersen of Denmark amongst the highlights. But first of all, we turn our attention to the women's singles. Here's how the draw is working out in this particular section. Ansei Young will be favourite for the whole event, you would think. Yamaguchi also. This is a tough quadrant, isn't it? Ansei Young likely to be the opponent for the winner of our first match today, Yvonne Li versus Wang Zhi Yi. Officials are on court and the players about to join them. It is actually the first meeting between these two. Twenty-three-year-old Yvonne Li versus 21-year-old Wang Zhi Yi. All in white today, Yvonne Li from Germany. Born in Hamburg, but lives in Mulheim now. Let's give you a bit more information then about these two players. Starting with Yvonne Li, who's now ranked at 23, just fractionally outside her best ever. She was a European Junior Championship silver medalist twice, and that was in the girls doubles as well as the girls singles. Winner of the Sala Lux Open in 2020, that's a Super 100 event, and she's won 3 other international events as well. Came past the Vietnamese Uti Trang in straight games in her first round match. And on the other side of the net, the Chinese Wang Zhi Yi. She was 16th in the world about 18 months ago. She stayed pretty stable in the world rankings. Only played a handful of matches this year. That's true of most of the Chinese players. But she's only had the 1 defeat in 6 matches so far. Biggest win for her, the US Open. A couple of years back, that's a Super 300 event. Got a bye in the first round, so it's just her 7th match of the year today. Former Asian Junior Champion and Youth Olympics silver medalist as well back in 2018 in Argentina. There's our chair umpire, Teo Kian Ju of Malaysia.
Ready to play.
And he'll be assisted by Jesper Larsen, the Danish service judge.
Okay, ready?
Stand by.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Wang Zhi Yi, China. And on my left, Yvonne Li, Germany. Yvonne Li to serve, love all, play.
So here we go then, first action on day 4 of these World Championships, and how's that for starters? Well, there's a statement of intent from the Chinese. Wonder what's going through her head. That was impressive. And again, she's got such great variation, has Wang.
2 love.
One of the biggest problems here for Yvonne Li might be to try and work out what's coming next. Lovely deception there. And then the delicate
3
touch
love.
at the net, just to drop that over and give Li no chance of retrieving. This has been a hugely impressive start. Only played for a minute, but 3 wonderful points from Wang Zhi Yi. Well, that will make Yvonne Li feel a bit better.
Service over. 1,
The only one who can
3.
play quality winners. I don't think that strapping on the knee is a problem, just a precautionary cover there. You can see already how Wang is moving Yvonne Li around the
Service
court,
over,
pulling
4,
her in, dragging
1.
her back. I think Yvonne Li's going to have to work very, very hard to stay with her. Well, you can see the intent.
Service over. 2, 4.
Didn't quite managed to execute that time. Saw Yvonne Li in the World Tour finals in Bali a couple of weeks back. There were no Chinese players involved in that event.
Service over. 5, 2.
Well, right idea, I think, from Li,
6,
but
2.
unable to clear the net. Perfect placement again.
7, 2. Service over, 3-7.
Well, she hasn't needed any time to warm up, has she?
8-3.
The Chinese come out firing on all cylinders here and giving Yvonne Li all kinds of problems in the early moments.
Nine, 3.
How to stem the tide. Not easy. That's a good shot from Li. Needed that. Oh, she's missed it. Wow. Did all the hard work anywhere would have done, and she's pushed it long. Couldn't have played that shot any better. The whole court. Couldn't believe what she did. Well, that was always going to happen, you suspected, after that previous point. 11-3, dominant from Wang Zhi Yi in the first half of that opening game, and Yvonne Li with a somewhat pained expression, and no wonder.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 3.
Well, my Chinese isn't too hot, but I would imagine instructions from the coach to Wang were pretty simple, more of the same. Playing beautifully.
Twelve, 3.
It's just a welter of winners at the moment.
3.
And Li just has no answer to it. Not so far. Body language looks just a tad defeatist, and it's hard to blame her, truth to tell. No lack of effort, but the golfing class at the moment that is bordering on cavernous. Well, that might be.
40,
For a minute she thought it was going to just sneak over, but it's just not that kind of morning for her so far. Could easily have crawled over, but came back on her side. Thought about it, no. Shoulders slumped
15,
again, 4 straight
3.
points since they came back from the interval for Wang Zhi Yi. Again, not enough depth from
16,
Yvonne Li on the clear, and it just gave Wang the initiative in the point. A rot stopper,
Service
but it's
over.
not going to make too much
4-16.
difference, I don't imagine, to the destination of this opening game. 5 straight points for Wang until he just ended that streak since the interval. It's an exhibition at the moment. Nothing else you can say.
Service over, 17-4.
Just to reiterate, it's not that Yvonne Li's not trying, she's just getting, well, steamrolled really, would be the word. It'll be a very lonely place,
18-4.
a badminton court, when you're being given something of a lesson. Yes, Wang came in as a big favourite, but I don't think too many saw 18-4. Finally, she gets the better of the Chinese in a
Service over,
net situation.
5-18.
No doubt already thinking how she can maybe turn things around in the second game. It's a better lift, that, from Li. But still under so much pressure.
Service over, 19-5.
Yeah, that's one of the few poor shots that
Service
Wang has
over.
played, and
6,
Li was able to
19.
punish her for it. Rare glimmer of light in an otherwise very dark tunnel for the German in this match. And here are 14, no less, game points.
Service over, 20, game point, 6.
That's a very good shot. That really is
Service over,
a little bit of defiance
7-20.
from the German there. Well, that'll do it. 21-7 in just
First game won by
13
Wang Zhi Yi,
minutes, and that was about as good
21-7.
as it gets for Wang Zhi Yi. For Yvonne Li, it looks a long, long way back.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game. Love all. Play.
So let's see what Yvonne Li can do here in this second game. Hard to know how she can kind of change the complexion of the match. Certainly going to try. Pretty important, you think, she gets off to a good start, otherwise the Chinese could just literally run away from her. Tremendous first point. Well done. Oh, that should give her a real lift.
Service over.
It's only 1 point, but the manner in which she won it. She's human.
Love.
See the frustration from Wang. Hardly missed a shot so far. Something of a novel experience for her. Excellent shot again from Li. He's got the measure, those little drop shots now. Starting to give Wang a bit of food for thought. First time really that the Chinese has been under any pressure at all in this match.
Service over. 1-3.
Not going to miss that one. There's a bit of anger in that from Wang, I think.
2,
after
3.
the error she made a couple of points ago. Certainly looking a lot more competitive in this second game, Yvonne Li. And that's what generally happens, is suddenly much improved opponent, and that can mean a few errors creep into the game of Wang Zhi Yi. And again, that was a bit of a gift, truth to tell,
6-2.
but accepted gratefully nonetheless. Nearly, but not quite.
Service over. 3-6.
Which is
Service
okay,
over,
but
7-3.
make her think a little bit about the next serve, the way that that was dispatched by the German.
Thank you. One.
And again, the errors keep coming, and suddenly it's 8-3. Who saw this coming? Just goes to show that was a good get from Li. Make your opponent play another shot, because you never know, that kind of thing might happen. Bruised the tape, but it stayed on Wang's side.
Oh.
And now a misjudgment.
9-3. One, ready?
Great retrieving from Li, but in the end Wang just too good.
Service over, 4-9.
But having to work so much harder in this second game, the Chinese. Admirable retrieving from Yvonne Li.
Ready?
Which is going to challenge this. It'll be
Wang
the first
Zhi Yi
challenge we've had today. It was called in. She actually had to do a little bit of soft shoe shuffling to get out the way of that shuttle. Let's see what Hawkeye's going to tell us. Two challenges for each player per game, remember, and if they're correct, they keep it. It was called in. That's a good challenge.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Oh, sorry.
It was a successful challenge.
Sorry. Correction. Out. Service over. 5-9.
Don't really blame the line judge either, because that was millimetres in that. Excellent work again from Li.
Yvonne Li challenges call in.
My mistake. I thought the line judge had called that out. But not the case. So another Hawkeye scenario here. She looked fairly sure, Yvonne Li, that had missed the line, and she was dead right.
Correction. Out. Service over. 10-5. Play.
Oh, that's nicely done.
Service over. 6-10.
So a very handy lead, 11-6 it is at the mid-game interval.
11-6.
And Yvonne Li looking good here to set us up for a decider.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 6, play. Service over. 6, 11. Sorry, 7, 11.
7-11 is correct.
Service over.
Oh, this is a
12, 7.
amazing turnaround. This match really is. Just couldn't see a way back for Yvonne Li after the first game, but okay, she hasn't won it yet.
Service over.
Just put
8,
a completely different complexion on the match. Shot.
Nine, 12.
Defense from Li. Unlucky. Such a fine line.
12.
Just literally an inch or so higher. Well, that would have been nigh on perfect, as it was. Came back off the top of the net. Longest rally of the match. Midway through this second game. Which is now a lot closer than it was on the scoreboard. Wang serving, 10-12. That's about as good as it gets
Service
from
over.
Yvonne Li.
13, 10.
Just the height, but the angle that she got on that as well.
One, ready?
Bit of a sitting duck there, Yvonne Li. Nowhere near enough depth.
Service over.
Very straightforward put away for the
13.
Chinese.
Play.
Played. Just that point had
No,
overtones of
30.
some of the play we saw in the first game, and now she's within a point. Is Wang Zhi Yi. After Yvonne Li had made a flying start to this game. Great defence again from Li. Pity from her point of view, because she resisted so stoutly in that rally. And in the end, it was a pretty tame error that allowed Wang Zhi Yi to win the point and get on terms in game 2.
$14, $13.
Well, she had an 11-6 interval lead. Did Yvonne Li only won a couple of points since then? That's long by a distance.
15, 13.
Oh. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
16, 13.
Suddenly found top gear again. Drawing in the German, and she was completely exposed on that follow-up lob. So a 3-point advantage now.
Wait.
That's an excellent shot. Wasn't much margin for error there.
Service over.
Created
14,
a
16.
terrific angle to play the winner. Turn of the wrists, spot on. Just a little bit of a grimace there, I think, from Wang. I don't know if it's put a bit of pressure on that knee. Hope it's not giving her a problem.
Service over. 17, 14.
So just 3 more points required now.
18,
Been a much longer second game. I mean, not particularly long, but certainly in comparison with the first, which lasted about 12 minutes. This one nearly double that so far. Well, she needed something, and got a bit of help via the net cord there.
Service over. 15, 18.
I think we can begrudge Yvonne Li a bit of good fortune.
Thank you. One. Back of one.
This cue from Li, and she doesn't have points to play with at this point in the match.
15.
$19.15 it is, by the way, not the score that it says on your screen. wide though.
Service over, 16-19.
That's a great shot from Wang, and it sets her up with 4 match points.
Service over, 20, match point, 16.
Missed it.
Service over, 17.
Not sure that she had to go for the line there. She was mid-court. There was not much depth on the shot from Li, but put it wide. Still going to get the job done. And she has 21 points to 17. It was tougher in that second game for Wang Zhi Yi, but she comes through
Match won by
pretty comfortably in the end in 36 minutes on court.
21-17.
Just her 7th match of the year, remember. She was quite brilliant in the first game. Second game, Yvonne Li made much more of a fight of it. And there you see the score, 21-7, 21-17. 36 minutes on court. And this was how it ended just moments ago. I think Li will be disappointed because she showed in the second game what she's capable of, just didn't produce anywhere near that quality in the first game. She'll be targeting a decent run in these championships, that's for sure. Well, we're going to switch our attention next to men's doubles, and an intriguing contest coming up between the Indians Arjun and Kapila and the veteran Russian players Ivanov and Sozanov. Men's doubles is next in just a moment.